everyone, I'm Diana. Welcome to Pages and Paper. Today I'm going to share with you some of my planner favorites. I just want to start off though by saying this is by no means a list of must-haves if you want to plan. You can really plan with simply a pen and a notebook. These are just some things that I'm enjoying right now as I've gotten more engaged in the hobby, and I just thought I would share. Okay? So now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. So first thing I am loving lately, and let me just push some of these things to the side, is this pen. So ever since I used the Frixion erasable pens, it has been very hard to go back to a non-erasable pen. This pen right here is, in my opinion, the best Frixion erasable pen that Frixion has come out with. I love the look of it. I love how it writes. And of course, I love that it's erasable. This is called the Frixion Ball Knockzone retractable gel pen in 0.5. The body is called neutral or clear. They also have black and pink, I believe. And I got it over at Jet Pens. So I love Jet Pens because you can simply just try one pen, like buy one pen at a time. But I will just show you. This is a regular Frixion Synergy clicker pen. And this isn't terrible, but it's not exactly the most aesthetically pleasing pen. I really like this one. So this is, again, the Frixion erasable Ball Knockzone. And I just love it. And it's super easy to erase. And like I said, it's very hard to go back, at least right now, to regular gel pens that don't erase. So if you're interested, check this on Jet Pens, and I will put a link down below. So this is my have-to-use pen right now. Okay, some markers that I am currently loving. I know, there's a lot. So right now I am loving the Mildliners. These are, they have two different types. Actually, they have, I think, 3 different types right now. They have the brush pen on one side and a super fine tip. They also have the dot pen on one side and the fine tip, I believe, on the other. I haven't really used that one yet though. Then they have the regular Mildliners. I have this gray I use frequently. It has a regular chisel tip on one end and a fine point on the other. They have them in so many different colors, so many different colorways, and I'm just loving these. So literally use these every time I'm planning. I'm also, of course, loving the tried and true Tombows. These are some of the colors that I reach for most often. I love, again, that they have so many different colors. I love the more muted, natural looking. I also love their more vibrant tones. I love that green. I love this chocolatey brown. So always using these. These are brush pens, by the way, if I didn't say that. These are the Tombow brush pens. Here you go. This is a little bit easier to see because you can tell I've used these often. So the number and the writing kind of wears off there. But this is the Tombow 969, this brown one. But you can pick these up in a pack, or you can also go to Michael's. I know, I was just there recently, and you can buy them, one at a time and just try them out for yourself. But these are wonderful. I also have been using these clean color dot markers. They are dot markers on one side, but then also a regular fine tip at the end, on the other end. I really don't use that end that often. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little too fine for me, but I love the dot markers. I love just using these to create my own little bullet points, to make little trackers. Yeah, just love them. All different colors, love them. And marker I've been loving is the Fudenosuke by Tombow brush pen. They have them in a soft tip and a hard tip, and I really enjoy them both. If you're new with brush pens and trying to play around with them in your handwriting, I find that these are really nice for things that you want to write. If you want to write a list for what you want to do today, that's how I use this a lot. And then a fairly newer to me, I should say, pen that or marker I've been enjoying are these Paper Mate Flair dual tip markers. When I first started out with planning, I used the Flair pens all the time, and I hadn't used them in a while, and then I saw these in the store and I was like, how fun. So I love the more vibrant colors in these. So this is the purple. I have here the blue and navy blue, and then more of a lighter blue. I also have the black. They sell them in packs, and yeah, I just love how they write. I love just having like a notes page with these at the top. Guys, I'm not great at my lettering. I'm working on it though. So I will just use these to do a notes page at the top. So maybe I'll just draw like a line and I'll say notes. And yeah, I just love how vibrant the ink is, and I just love the tip. So these are a nice find. Okay, next up are just some tools that I've found helpful. I love this palette knife. Somebody mentioned this on a YouTube video I was watching. When you want to pull up a sticker, maybe it's stuck on a page or something, it's very easy to just kind of pull it up. Sometimes if I don't have my tweezers handy, I'll use this, but I find it's just really allows you to get in there to pull up a sticker. So love that. I like to use tweezers because sometimes I feel like my fingers are too big to really put a sticker where I want it to go. So I'll just use the tweezers to pick up a sticker and then be able to place it down where I want it to go a little bit more easily. So love having tweezers. Of course, you need some type of straight edge. This is a stainless steel ruler that I've had for quite a while. I love it because it's pretty compact and I could just stick it in my pencil case with me. It's very sturdy. It has kind of a sharper edge, so if you want to tear washi using it, very helpful. And another find that I've been loving lately is this Zig two-way glue squeeze and roll. So I have been using this to tip in pages in my planner. So they have all different tips. This is the one I find that I use the most. It's more of a fine tip. Let me see if it says on here. Yes, fine ballpoint. And you simply squeeze it. The ink comes out blue. Let's see if I can show you here. Glue comes out blue, and then, so you can see there, and then it dries clear. But what I'll do is I'll kind of dig into the corner of the spine of my page, and I'll run it along here, and then I can very easily tip in something. So I believe Julie at Julie's Plans showed this on her YouTube sometime in the past, and I had to try it, and I really love it. So you can see I've tipped in some vellum here using that. So yeah, very helpful to just kind of, tip in things in your planner. If you don't want to use washi. Sometimes I'll use washi, it kind of depends, but yeah. So that is that. So those are some tools I'm loving lately. Okay, let's talk about planners I'm loving, or planner styles that I'm loving. So I am all about the book bound, all-in-one planners lately. Hobonichi Cousin style. I used the Hobonichi Cousin for a while. Last year I used the Plans by Just Scribble. This year I am trying the Faded Chronicle. This is the A5 complete, and I just love it. I love having everything in one book, and this is definitely my go-to style of planner for my everyday carry. While I have that out, actually, let's talk about tabs. So I don't know about you guys, but if you have ever tried tabs in your planner, and I always feel that by the end of the year, not even the end of the year, a couple of months, the tabs are already fraying, they're getting wrinkly. These tabs are by far the best tabs I've ever used. They are like an acrylic material. These are them. These are the Stylish and Minimal Co. Index tab stickers for the Hobonichi Cousin, and I use them in my A5 Faded Chronicle, and they just peel off like this, and they're super sturdy, and they really just last. And this is the second year I'm using them, and I'm very excited. They are a little bit more expensive than regular paper tabs, but they're gonna last, and you will not cringe every time you look at your planner tabs. So loving these tabs. Okay, 2 more categories. Let's talk about sticker storage, and then we'll get into sticker shops. So sticker storage lately, I am loving Planner Kate. Planner Kate has such great sticker storage options, but the option that I really like the best are her disc bound sticker binders. So I have this binder here. I purchased you can buy the whole thing together. You can certainly buy different size rings or discs, I believe. You can purchase extra inserts if you want. I just bought the whole thing together. It has this really just timeless looking frosted cover, has the Planner Kate logo on it, and yeah, it just has these clear pockets. I labeled them. This is my currently using sticker storage, so I have them labeled by month, just with some stickers I had, so I can kind of just plan out what I want to use each month. And yeah, it's great. They load from the side, so you don't have to worry about them falling out at the top or the bottom. And yeah, she has this one. She also has this smaller one, which I have my Hand Can Plan stickers in, which we'll talk about in a minute. She has this smaller one, and I believe she has even a bigger one, but I don't have that one. Another thing that she sells for sticker storage is this book that has the reusable sticker paper in it. So what I like to do is, if I have a sheet of stickers that, there's just a few stickers left on it, sticker leftovers, I will put them in here. So I kind of thought about how I wanted to organize it, but I have some seasonal pages. So anything that was left over from summer, I put in there, fall, winter, some quote stickers, florals. So I just kind of put them in here. And yeah, it's great because I can just grab this if I want, if I'm going somewhere to plan and I just want to use up some of my leftovers, I can bring this with me. There are so many pages in this thing. I thought I was going to use so many more pages than I have, but you can see I still have 3/4 of it left. So this is such a great little book, very thin, and yeah, it's great. I would highly recommend picking up one of these. Okay, let's wrap up now with, this was really hard, guys, because I love my stickers. However, I want to share just 2 sticker shops that are my tried and true, that I always come back to, that I know and trust them. I trust their quality. I trust their prices. Yeah, so first one is, you guessed it, Planner Kate. So Planner Kate, I love, especially for their scripts. They have so many scripts on a page. They have so many different fonts. I have had these because I fluctuate with my different types of planning. So, but I have had these for so long, and there's still so many stickers on them. I went with the Jen Plans. I think it's called Jen Plans font, but she has so many other fonts. So these are definitely a great option for if you need scripts. She also has plenty of other things. She has icons. I love her weather icons. Again, so many on a page. And she also has a ton of kits. This is just one I pulled out. This is a Hobonichi Cousin kit that will also fit in my Faded Chronicle planner. You can buy this sheet, and then you can also add a sheet of deco. She just has so many different options. So love Planner Kate stickers. And lastly, my other favorite planner shop is definitely Hand Can Plan. You may have heard me talk about Hand Can Plan in my other videos, but Hannah's artwork is absolutely stunning. And she's a small shop. I love supporting her. She seems, I've never met her in person, but she just seems so sweet and so genuine. And I just love supporting her. So I've picked up so many things over the years from her, but a few things I'm loving lately. I'm loving all her deco or decor that she's putting out. This is a bookish theme. I love the little cat and the book club and the dog and the flowers. Oh, just love it. She has so many sheets of deco. How adorable is this one, right? She has kits. For example, I picked up this kit. This is this is the Hobonichi Cousin kit, actually. So this is the transparent kit, the transparent stickers. And she also has just the regular white matte stickers. She has the coordinating like washi strips and the date covers. She has the coordinating boxes, journaling pages. Love her stuff. Here's another, this was a freebie from Cyber Monday. Love the colors. Look at that texture. It's just beautiful. And then of course, you may have heard me talk about her Advent box. Obviously, we are past that stage now, but highly recommend checking out her Advent box next year. Her Advent box was just beautiful. Between the artwork, the colors, the variety, her shop is fabulous. Highly recommend. She's on Etsy, and I will link her shop below. So I hope you enjoyed this video today of all my planner favorites. And if you're interested in any of the things I've shared, check out my links below. And just thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye, everyone.